All these ghosts are talking to me, laid down in my bed, and I can hardly sleep. These homeland blues got a hold of me. Well, I went over to my cousin's house to see if we couldn't figure it out. He said it's plain to see you got them homeland blues. What hope have I got if what you're saying is true? And I got them homeland blues. Don't you know I got them homeland blues? Said I got them homeland blues. Honey, pull over, I got them homeland blues. The sooner I book my ticket, the sooner I'll come running back to you. I asked my mother, do you know what I mean? And she could hardly look up at me, had her eyes to her paper, and I knew she had them too. Eyes on her coffee, and I knew she had them too. Have you ever missed something that you never even had? You're down so low and you feel so bad. That's when you know you got them homeland blues. That's when you know that you got them homeland blues. And I got them homeland blues. Don't you know I got them homeland blues? Said I got them homeland blues. Honey, pull over, I got them homeland blues. The sooner I book my ticket, the sooner I'll come running back to you. I went outside and couldn't get a cab. All distracted by the night we had, I sat down on the curb, nursing my homeland blues. Half out in the street, and I'm nursing my homeland blues. Well, my American soul gets lonely sometimes. I take a walk and it clears my mind, and I hold you tight to shake my homeland blues. I hold on tight and I shake my homeland blues. And I got them homeland blues. Don't you know I got them homeland blues? Said I got them homeland blues. Honey, pull over, I got them homeland blues. The sooner I book my ticket, the sooner I'll come running back to you. Home is where I left it, the sooner I'll come running back to you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. This is fun. Yeah. Thank you all so much for supporting me and for being here. This is a really special night for me. I've been looking forward to it for a long time. And as you know, we're here to celebrate the release of my new album. I'm so proud of this album, and honestly, over the last year and a half or so, it's been a transformative experience for me, recording it and writing the songs for it and working on it out in Bakersfield, California. We called the show Bakersfield to Boston because that's what it says on the posters anyway. I don't know if anybody got that, but we recorded the album out in Bakersfield, and here we are. We're actually in Somerville, so. But Bakersfield to Somerville didn't sound as good. But this evening, I would like to play the entirety of the album for you with these wonderful players. And that first song was from my EP that I put out last year. It's called Homeland Blues. But we're going to get into some new stuff now. This song is called Still on My Mind. Rain falling across the water, mist is rising on the mountainside, leaves are blooming in the ash tree, robins looking for something sweet. Where I'm sitting beneath the eaves, and not one drop will find me. A little seedling is breaking through, persistent as the thought of you. Looking out into a sea of green, lie between. It seems so long ago, but you're still on my mind, you know. Brandon, am I on the screen yet? Oh, good. Hello, you guys. I did it. We did it. You know, I gotta say, not doing a live stream for about 6 months, I had to unpack all of the equipment, and it was a very exciting and interesting process. So thank you, Brandon O'Sullivan. Thank you, Freebo. Thank you to my wonderful special guests who are gonna join me later tonight. We did it. We got through the sound check, and here we are. So I'm glad you guys can't see how many cables are on the ground in front of me, but it all looks, you know, like a stage from where you are, so that's what matters. Thank you for coming to my birthday party. I am so happy to be doing this again, and I just want to make sure I can see the chat. There it is. Hi, guys. It's so good to see you. I have a lot in store for you tonight, so let's do it. Hope you've all been well, staying healthy. It's a beautiful evening in LA, and I know my family and all the folks on the East Coast are about to get some serious snow. My mom is texting me saying, you know, she feels like Mother Nature sent a blizzard for my birthday, so I think that's pretty cute. I think you'll know this one. trees to the right, twisted and wild. To my left is the sea, like a glimmering eye. Well, I'm not the first one, and I won't be the last, who's come to this crossroads and breezed on past, with my destination my only concern, one foot on the gas as the yellow light turns. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight, the ocean and I, each approaching high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone at twilight. Is steady, and he tells me be still and take a deep breath. He's hoping I will, but my mind keeps on racing till I'm far out of sight, at the end of the road, on the threshold of night. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight, the ocean that I approaching high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone at twilight. Well, the sun's gone down and the twilight is past, that magic hour, it never lasts. It's a long strand of pearls, one that I'll never own. And the answers I seek are the smallest of stones. So I work till I'm tired, then I lay down to rest, and that takes just a bit of this weight off my chest. But the years stretch before me, I admit that it's true, and this restless pursuit is what I'm called to do. And there's nothing like being alone at twilight, the ocean and I each approaching high tide, held aloft on the waves of my pride. I'm better off walking alone. Yeah, I hate to leave being alone at twilight. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Elizabeth, John Jacob, Peter, Joseph, Stephen, Bob Zwick, hey Kirsten, Kathleen, Christy, Janice, Mocha, thank you guys. Vincent, hey, good to see you. Hi, Shar and Fiona. It's so nice to see you guys, and Jake. It's good to be back. This is it's so funny. I really took this long break from doing these live streams, and I think in a way just had to step away from it to appreciate it. Did a lot of great shows last summer with Freebo and saw many of you in person, which was really wonderful. I guess it was during
one of the lulls, in this whole COVID saga. We got out there and, we did a lot of house concerts and some venue shows. And, I was just thinking like, man, I'm ready to be on camera again, because this is such a great way to connect. So I really feel like you're here with me. So thanks, you guys. So happy you're here. Thanks for making time on your Friday night to be with me. Full disclosure, some of you know this, but my birthday is tomorrow. I wanted to give myself the night off. So I did the show tonight. But it has led to some kind of funny confusion, because I've had some friends texting me like, wait, now I don't know when your birthday is. So, oh well, that's fine. It's all happening. And my mom always said, anyway, it's sundown. It's my birthday at sundown, so it's basically sundown, even on the West Coast. Hey, Aunt Jerry. All right, well, the way we're going to do the show, I've got a bunch of songs I want to play you guys. I have 3 wonderful special guests coming in remotely. I have Vance Gilbert, Ellis Paul, and Joe Crookston coming in, and I've got Freebo here in the next room. He's ready to come play some bass and sing some harmonies with me. So I'm going to do this first set solo, and then we'll move on to guest by guest. I'll bring them in, bring in the guys. The night is louder than it's been before. I hear it knocking on my walls and doors, saying soon enough it's time to go. But these precious hours, I keep you close. Of all the nights in recent memory, there were so many who were far from me, and I just hurt my heart, keeping lonely time, wishing yours was there to echo mine. If the papers would all print old news, they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. Well, I fear I turned you upside down when I tore you from your hometown, just to make you wait at home for me and keep this fire alive tirelessly. But if your patience ever reached an end, tell me, baby, what would I do then? Say that it's alright to ease my mind, though you told me so 1,000 times.
they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. All along the road, these faces seem to come and go, but yours, my love, will never fade. If the papers would all print old news, they'd say I'm still in love with you. Let the years go by, it remains the same. What we've got is gold, and what it's worth won't change. Won't change.
Thank you guys. Hey, Michael. Hey, Beth and Perry. David. I saw that David was watching from the UK. I know it's past 1 a.m. I'm so glad you could be here. I love that. Any Vancelings in the house? I'm happy you're here to see the man. He's coming on pretty soon. Hey, Claire. Oh, it's really great to be here with you guys. Thanks for making my birthday so special. All right, let's see. I think I'll do... I wanted to save, I tried to split up the set with the songs that I wanted to definitely have Freebo on bass for, and the ones that I thought it'd be nice to do solo. So, yeah, I left some of these really slow ballads for the beginning, so don't go to sleep on me or anything. Just get cozy. Is it snowing yet on the East Coast? That's what I want to know. I gotta say, if I could be anywhere right now, I love a birthday blizzard. I'm like, Christy, I know we have the same birthday. I'm kind of jealous you get to play in the snow tomorrow. Not gonna lie.
Rain falling across the water, mist is rising on the mountainside, leaves are blooming in the ash tree, robin's looking for something sweet. Where I'm sitting beneath the eaves, not one drop will find me. Little seedling breaking through, persistent as the thought of you. Looking out into a sea of green, thinking on the years and miles that lie between. It seems so long ago, but you're still on my mind, you know. I go walking through the trees, the water dances over stones. The April morning is clean and new, but a breeze has brought the thought of you. Looking out into a sea of green, thinking on the years and miles that lie between. It seems so long ago, but you're still on my mind, you know. I sat down by the riverside. I was feeling I could drink it dry and still not be satisfied. Ooh. The banks are full with all this rain. If they'll overflow, I can't say. Crickets calling in the firelight, and a long and gentle sleep tonight. Looking out into a sea of green, thinking on the years and miles that lie between. It seems so long ago, but you're still on my mind. Yeah, you're still on my mind, you know. You know. Ooh. Thank you. Before I bring on Vance, I just want to mention, hopefully you guys saw this. I put it out there that I had a couple special little like games I wanted to play with you tonight. So one is that I have this hat. It's a very cool hat, actually. I would wear it, but there are slips of paper in it. And every time we reach a total of $200 in donations for the evening, I will pull a slip out of the hat, and it's got a name of one of the songs on my new record that's going to be out in the fall. It will be out in the fall. It's the one that I recorded last summer in Muscle Shoals with Freebo producing and an amazing band, and there's 11 songs on the record. And you've probably heard some of them before, but I just thought it would be really fun to kind of give you reason to send me a tip, first of all, because it's my birthday, and, you know, I get to say whatever I want and do whatever I want on my birthday. And I want to reveal these songs to you. So, hope you play along. And the other thing... No, now it's time. It's time to welcome Vance Gilbert. Let me put my headphones on, because I know he's going to start talking SHIT to me immediately, and I don't want to miss any of it. Where are you?
I'm right here.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey, Vance! Hi.
Hello, Alice. How? Oh my god.
Welcome to my birthday.
Oh my god. It's your birthday.
I know. Vance, we were just talking earlier about how, well, we've known each other 6 years now.
Yeah, it's been a
That
while.
was just a wee thing when we met back in Folk Alliance days. And actually, no, it was at a house concert in Massachusetts somewhere.
Yeah.
It was a Passim house concert raising money for Passim.
Yeah, I was keeping you. I was rescuing you from someone who was hitting on you. That was really weird. And you know, they had they drooled. They had an eye patch. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, peg leg. You know, thank you for that. I'll never forget that act of kindness.
My pleasure.
Will you play me a song for my birthday?
Sure. Well, you asked for pine whiskey. So
I sure did.
love you, girl. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. One is as sweet as your very first kiss, the other gonna go down strong. Neither one will sustain you when the other make your belly lame and go all wrong. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Hers was just like a ringing a bell. Yours is like a worn out shoe. She had a voice just like honey. Yours just like leather nails in glue. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow, but yesterday done come and gone. Hijack the pie and the whiskey, kidnap your mama's soul. Oh, but worn out shoes are made for walking. Girl, you better get walking, you ain't gonna be here long. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow. You can sing yourself a lullaby on your birthday, you little crazy redhead thing. Or you can live on pie and whiskey. You can live on pie and whiskey. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long.
Someday will you teach me how to do that circular breathing?
It's a trick. It's a trick.
I love it. I love it. You always bring down the house with that one, Vance. I love
Yeah,
the record.
yeah. Thank you for celebrating this young woman's birthday with us. Yeah, thank you for letting me bring down part of your house. Yeah.
But Vance, if folks haven't heard your latest record, I mean, just the arrangement on that song and the production, I just love it. I love how that tune came out in all of them. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Thank you, Alice. I was really happy with that too. That one was. It was the kind of culmination of having a kind of a rolling country soul feel with the full orchestra kind of deal, and I heard it as the song was being written. I heard it. I was like, well, that's how that's going to go. So it's great place to live. Being in that sort of headspace for production, it's a good place to live.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, love.
What else you got?
I hope he's the one this time, and he sees you as a mystery. He doesn't mind some history and understands that goodness doesn't spring from nowhere. I hope he's the one this time. I pray to God that he's an A1 listener. Fingers crossed that he's a kick-ass kisser, and that he holds your hand for no good reason. Who'd hold against you all you meant to someone else? What fool would leave you broken like the last one always does? I hope he's the one this time. May your party go on uninterrupted, and as your heart gets reconstructed, you untie the pretty bows of compromise. Cue up the band and dry your eyes, and say that he's the one, 'cause maybe he's the one. I hope he's the one this time.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, well, I'm writing. It's new.
It's really nice.
Thank you so much. That's
Beautiful.
yeah, that'll be on the new album whenever that is. Whenever I can get
Right.
people in a room and not get everybody sick all at once.
It can be done. It can be done. You just got to pick the right. Somehow I picked a good moment last summer to record. It's like I didn't know it would turn out that way, but it was in one of those moments where everybody felt safe. So I guess the next time one of those comes around, you better get in the studio.
Exactly, that's how it works. Because by the time I was ready, it's just not, it's not the time. But soon. I would imagine somewhere between now and April. In fact, I got two songs down. I got 2 songs down with my engineer buddy Sam over at Riverview Sound. If for none other reason to say I needed to record something, you know, to say that okay, yeah, I'm working on it. So
yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Do you have any words
Alice.
of wisdom for me on my 31st birthday, Vance?
Same words of wisdom I gave you 5 or 6 years ago, which is stay the course and always kick something back. Make sure you take care of people who aren't are doing what you're doing, because that feeds you, girlfriend. That you know, when you give other people the opportunity to do the stuff that you're getting to do right now, that feeds you. That makes you. It's, you know, you're 31 now. That makes you a mentor. You don't have to be old to be a mentor. You just have to be in the midst of the thing you're doing. So, yeah, give back and just you keep staying this course because you're brilliant and bright and you're my little niece girl. So that's how that works.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for being in my life.
Oh, it's a pleasure. You're my uncle.
Yeah, that's how we work.
It's true. Hey, you want to share one more song before you go?
Sure, I would love to.
What are you thinking?
This is a murder ballad.
Uh-oh.
It's not really a ballad, but don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. There's a body in the well. Don't drink the water, don't drink the water. Anybody here seen Mama? She up and run to Miss Lily's place. Anybody here seen Daddy since he laid her backhand across her face? She got a fresh scar on her jawbone. She up and gave that scar her name. She calls it Sweet Jesus, living truth, man, ain't gonna happen again. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. There's a body in the well. Don't drink the water, don't drink the water. Last time I saw Papa, it was Tuesday at the kitchen table. Last I saw Mama, she was dipping a rag in witch hazel, dabbing it on her cheek. She got a smile with a black and blue beam. Somebody called the sheriff, cause we ain't seen Daddy for a whole week. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Whoa, ho, ho, yes sir, there's a body in the well. Don't drink the water, don't drink the water. Somebody up come visit, tell me who it is, cause I don't know. Everybody here's accounted for, and the ferry don't show till Sunday. Somebody up and tripped and fell, ain't nobody heard him shout and yell. Mama just shrugged, said just as well. Some people need to watch their step. Woo! Oh yeah. Want you a cool libation, mister? You better dip your ladle a quarter mile upstream. Better pay mine at a property line, cause my daddy rules everything. You better ask his proper permission. He got a temper and a loaded gun. But something tell me times is changing and he won't be using either one. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Don't you drink it, there's a body in the well. Don't drink the water, don't drink the water, there's a body in the well. Ho, 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 now there's a body in the well. Don't you drink that water, don't you drink that water, there's a body in the well. Don't drink that water, don't you. Don't drink the water, there's a body in the well.
Woo! I hope that wasn't from personal experience.
Everything's from personal experience, isn't it, though? Come on now.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't drink the water.
I hope they didn't drink the water. Yeah, it's a fun song to play. It's you know, so again, it's when I record it, I'll probably do it on a national steel, you know, and just like keep it really funky. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a blast.
Cool.
Yeah.
Vance.
Thank you
I
for
love
having
you.
me. I love you too, sister. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks,
for taking the time.
people. Thanks for supporting her, all you people on Facebook and these other platforms and everything.
A lot of your Monday night folks were here, so.
No, that's so great. I can't really tell. I didn't know. That's great. That's great to hear.
They're here.
That's
They
great.
followed you. They'll follow you anywhere, Vance.
Oh, well, they're very kind. They're cool people, and I know they love you. They're gonna love you. So
That's great.
that's cool.
Thank you.
All
Love you,
right.
my friend.
Love you too. Time to get ready to
Talk
go
to you
shovel.
soon. Okay, sounds good. Be careful out there. Bent, lift from the knees.
Yes, it.
No.
Bye, sister. Bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody. All right. Keep this train rolling. So, you guys, we reached our goal of donations, which means it's time for me to pull the name of one of my new songs out of the hat. And it's time to bring in Freebo because he's got to play with me on these new tunes. So, come on in, Freebo. Oh, I'm supposed to reset the camera. Right. Let's see what happens with that. This will be exciting. Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but okay.
What is the smartest thing you've ever done, Alice?
That's a good question.
I'd like to know.
I would like to know too.
Hi, everybody. Let me get my earphones here. Oh, that's right. I can't hear you.
It's just us.
Alice, you sound great. I've been listening on headphones and
Oh.
Facebook. You sound
You
wonderful.
were listening on Facebook?
I was. I can do that.
You have nothing better to do?
Well, I tried, but it was convenient. So
All right, I'm
figured I
gonna
may
move
as
over.
well.
Freebo, move over a
No, you
little.
sound great.
Thank you.
Uh,
Here, come this way a little bit.
Yeah, could you pull it over a little bit? All right. And Vance, you sound a wonderful man as always. And that was some wonderful words of wisdom. Man, that was,
I hope you have some good ones, Freebo. I'm going to ask you next.
oh no, put me
Think
on the
about
spot. And follow Vance.
All right,
It's
that
always
looks
tough.
pretty good. That looks pretty good, right? Is that we centered? No, don't touch the curtain. That,
No, don't
that
touch
could
the curtain.
easily be bad. Okay, you guys, it's time. I'm so excited about this. I stole this idea from Carsey Blanton. Da-da-da, ready?
Go for it.
It's going to be the one that I don't actually know how to play. No. Good, I know how to play this one. The song title is, can you read it? Just kidding. Things I'm Not Saying.
A great song.
Happy to play this one. Happy to play them all, really, truly. Michael was giving you shit.
Michael Jokum actually want to make sure my bass was in tune.
I know.
And then he reminded me that, oh yeah, it was tuned at the factory, which it was.
Right,
Oh.
right. Yeah, I tuned it, a week ago. All right. Things I'm Not Saying.
Do some B flat? Okay.
I do. 1, 2. It's all quiet now at the end of the day. I unpacked my suitcase, I put the dishes away. It's not hard to stay busy, I got so much to do. If I stop, I'll get caught with the things that I'm not saying to you. I heard you've been traveling, I heard you're doing all right, that you got some new girlfriend,
moving on with your life, but I'm still full of questions. Do you wonder too? Do you still save a spot for the things that I'm not saying to you? But I block it out and I play pretend, and I write you letters that I can't send. And I get so tired of doing what's right. I don't want to be tongue-tied the rest of my life. I needed to buy a new car, and I moved to LA. That's right, that's what I did.
That's what you did.
There's just something about it. I don't care what they say. I can walk in the sunshine on the days I feel blue. It's the best place I got to escape what I'm not saying to you. But I block it out and I play pretend, and I write you letters that I can't send. I get so tired of doing what's right. I don't want to be tongue-tied the rest of my life. I needed to fly, and I needed to grow. I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know, but I still keep you with me. We both know it's true. No, I haven't forgot all the things that I'm not saying to you. No, I haven't forgot all the things that I'm not saying to you.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody who said hi on the chat. Hi to all. It's great to see you out there. To know you're out there.
Thanks, Alex. I'm glad you love this
Yeah.
song. Alex knows the whole story. Many of you know the whole story. And it's time immediately to draw another one because
Oh
you
my
guys are
gosh.
amazing.
Wow.
I am so happy that this is working as planned. You want to pick it?
Sure. Let's see. What was it? You've been away so long.
Ah, excellent. Another one that you guys probably have heard, and you may have heard the acoustic version that's on my EP from 2016. And this is a song I wrote, I guess, like 6 or 7 years ago now. I was living in Seattle at the time, and it was something I wrote, for that very first recording that came out. And as Freebo and I were putting together this record, the song just kept coming up, and I've loved it, all that time. It's stayed relevant for me, and it always felt like it needed a third verse. And I always kind of knew deep down that it did need one, but I just didn't feel compelled to write it. So when it came time to record in Muscle Shoals last summer, I felt like I was finally ready to revisit it. And I'm so glad I did. So it's got a brand new third verse, and the band just absolutely killed it. So it's really just a super cool version, totally bringing the song new life. So yeah, Let's do it. You've been away so long. And I can tell you now, because I've finalized this, that it is the opening cut on the record, so it'll be the first track you hear when you turn on the record when it comes out.
When's it
Though
coming
it might
out?
not be the first single. We haven't chosen the singles yet. Don't ask me these things, Freebo.
Oh, okay.
Working on it. Working on the plan. Michael. Yes, that's Freebo. That is
Who'd you think it was, Michael?
that's him. Doesn't look that different, does he?
I walked out in a storm the other night. I walked out into the river as it raged above its banks the other night. I was sure the current would part around my waist, but I reached out for your hand. I admit I was afraid. Strong swimmer though I know myself to be. Hey darling, you've been away so long. Hey darling, you've been away so long. See how the trees have grown since you've been gone. I went down to the water's edge. Well, I went down to the water as the sun sank low behind the ridge. And the last deep breath of summer lies blazing in the sky. And one step towards those mountains, and I'd grow the wings to fly. Every whisper of the waves upon the shore tells me so. Hey darling, you've been away so long. Hey darling, hey, you've been away so long. See how my garden's grown since you've been gone. Looking back on all these years, well, it plays out like a movie, and somehow in a blink it disappears. When you're in the moment, it's so hard to read the signs. You just need that perspective that you only gain in time. I'm I'm just trying to build a life that lets me follow who I am. Hey, darling, you've been away so long. Hey, darling, you've been away so long. See how the trees have grown since you've been gone.
Thank you. Freebo, you know what time it is?
Is it time to bring in Joe? maybe?
Yeah.
Ah,
So we have another special guest waiting in the wings. Really stacked them tonight. They're coming in hot. This is a dear friend and somebody that I have such great respect for, and I'll tell a little story about how I met Joe. This is Joe Crookston. Freebo, here you go. Gotta make sure we can hear him. Hi, Joe. Come on in.
Hi, Alice.
Hey.
It's
We
good
did
to
it.
see you. Yeah, we
You
did it.
too.
Hey, Freebo. Hey, Alice.
Joe, how you doing, man?
Thank
I am doing
you.
great. I'm down here in Ithaca, New York,
Yes.
and happy to be with you tonight. So yeah. So
Thanks
were
for
you
coming.
thinking what was the story where we met?
Well, I wanted to tell this story because,
Yeah.
and some of my family from Seattle is watching, so they know you and love your music. So there's this beautiful place in Washington State called Holden Village, and it's a Lutheran retreat actually. And my aunt and uncle had been going there for many years, and they lived in Seattle, and I was out visiting them one winter right at New Year's when I was 12 years old, and we went up to Holden Village, this beautiful, like, it looks like a Narnia, you know? It looks like you go through the wardrobe into Narnia. It's like little chalets, and it's like up in the Cascades Mountains. It's at very high elevation, and there's like snow up to here. And who was there but Joe Crookston leading, I'm guessing, like a songwriting thing, or you were like a resident artist or something?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah,
I
I
would
just
go
have
up there
this.
sometimes for a month at a time and just live
Oh
up
my
there. It
gosh.
was kind of amazing, yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
And that was New Year's, right? We did like
It was New Year's
a
Eve.
lantern. We made lanterns and did a parade out to the bonfire. And,
I'll never forget it.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
in just this vivid, beautiful memory of like people walking through the snow, and you were leading this song. You were teaching us 3-part harmonies of this
Yeah.
chant
Yes.
that like I think I taught it to like my entire summer camp, like the following summer, because it's so cool. It's so cool. So
Yeah.
Joe, great to see you. I love
Also,
that.
we have this great connection too.
Yes.
Whenever I hear Kate Rusby sing, then I think of the little inflection in your voice. But I also think about Dusty
thank you.
Strings.
Yes.
Dusty Strings, right? And
Yep.
where do you know, like you'd stand there behind the counter. Dusty Strings is a great music store in Seattle, and Alice and I both work there.
Yes.
A little bit here. I don't know how long you were there, but up behind you were
couple
like
years.
the CDs and the records that you'd put on
Yeah.
and listen to, right?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
always, for some reason, Kate Rusby and just thinking of you and
Oh, thank
Dusty
you.
Strings. That's Dan, our friend Dan.
Yes.
But happy birthday! And I'm glad
Thank
to
you,
see
Joe.
you. And I'm just
Glad to see you,
obviously
too.
seeing you out on the road in places, but not for the last couple of years. So
I know. It's great to be
Yeah.
here with you. Thank you. Please,
sing you a song.
please.
All right, I'm going to sing you a gardening song since you sang a gardening song.
Oh, great.
This is if you do any gardening, you know that you put the garlic in November. At the end of November, you put them down and you let them winter over. And then sometime in March, the little shoots come up. And then sometime in late July is when you harvest the garlic. So I have garlic in my little garden. And it's wintering over under the snow here in the Northeast. So I'm going to sing you, this is a pretty new, maybe just a month-old song called Garlic.
Cool.
Every year we planted in the fall and covered the garlic up with straw. We would laugh about the tears. We'd push the bulbs down in the dirt and we would joke about the hurt and how we'll try another year. Now they're buried underneath the winter soil and all the grief. We tried our best to make it through. Maybe spring will bring the rain and feed the shoots and wash the pain away from me and you. And maybe spring will bring the rain and feed and wash the pain. And we tried our best to make it through. Me and you. In the spring after the snow, we'd tend and give 'em room to grow. Little green and sprouting proudly. And they were reaching for the sun, but you and me had come undone. Now we split the bounty. And in the spring, after the snow, we'd give 'em room to grow. We tried our best to make it through. Me and you. Now I tend the autumn land with newer dreams in different hands. So we turn towards December. And in the spring they'll poke above and maybe teach us about love. So we can lean into the splendor. And maybe spring they'll poke above and they'll teach us about love. And we tried our best to make it through. Me and you. Every year we planted in the fall, covered the garlic up with straw.
Nice show.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
had a little tear in my eye.
That was like a little tear that comes
But it's
down.
my
The
party,
camera
so-
zooms in. Yeah.
I can cry if I want to. Oh, that was
That's old,
beautiful.
Alice.
Your voice is just so beautiful, Joe.
Yeah.
It's like really like a balm to hear it. It's been too long.
Well, it comes from your heart. That's what I
Yeah,
love about
yeah,
all your stuff,
yeah,
Joe, is that, you know, you write these great lyrics and obviously your guitar playing, but your voice is just a direct extension to your heart. It's really beautiful.
Thanks, Freebo. Listen to you guys. I want to say that version of Homeland Blues with the band is super badass.
Oh, thank you.
Because
for
I love that
noticing.
song. Yeah, I love that song. And then the live band version, that would be another one to like re-release as a whole like thing, right? With a little.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
great night, and we took the time to mix that live recording. I'm so happy
Yeah.
we did because it was
Yeah.
just It was killer. I know, and the song is so different with that.
It's a great song, and then it's
Thanks.
super great and vibey. In fact, as it was going along, I was like, wow, I'm so glad you're putting this out on your new record because it sounds so good. And then when it was like, you finish and everybody starts clapping, I'm like, what? That is not, how does that happen? It sounded like I thought it was a studio version, so.
I'll send it to you.
All right, I would love it, yeah. All right, here's a little
All right.
I don't know what it is. This is up at Holden Village. I think up at Holden Village I read Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott. And she's a great writer. And you know how they had that library in there and you could just go and just sit in the snow all day, or not get out of the snow. And that's where I learned about Anne Lamott. So this song is called Bird by Bird. Here we go.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Alice. Trouble isn't easy, no. Trouble brings doubt. Fear comes in and the joy goes out. Trouble isn't easy, no. Trouble brings doubt. Fear comes in and the joy goes out. How we gonna make it? What are we gonna do? How we gonna make it when trouble comes through? We'll take it bird by bird. Bird by bird, we'll take it stone by stone. Stone by stone, we'll take it bird by bird. Bird by bird, we'll take it stone by stone. We'll take it stone by stone. Oh yeah. Change isn't easy, no. Change is hard. Fear comes in and it can tear you apart. Change isn't easy, no. Change is hard. Fear comes in and it can tear you apart. How we gonna make it? Yeah, what are we gonna do? How we gonna make it when change comes through? We'll take it bird by bird. Bird by bird, we'll take it stone by stone. Stone by stone, we'll take it bird by bird. Bird by bird, we'll take it stone by stone. We'll take it stone by stone. Dreams aren't easy, dreams get lost. Fear comes in and the dream gets tossed. Dreams aren't easy, no. Dreams get lost. Fear comes in and the dream gets tossed. How we gonna make it? Yeah, what are we gonna do? How we gonna make this dream come true? We'll take it bird by bird. Bird by bird, we'll take it stone by stone. Stone by stone, we'll take it bird by bird. Bird by bird, we'll take it stone by stone. We'll take it stone by stone.
Did that song used to have like a totally different feel?
Yes.
What's the story with that? Like what happened? it was like a pretty sweet,
Yeah, it was
like
pretty sweet. Yeah,
pretty sweet little song. Like
it was. Trouble
that song, it like went to the dark side.
Change isn't easy, you
Fear
know.
comes in and the joy goes out.
Right.
How we gonna make it? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna make it? Change comes through. We'll take it, bird. It's just not as fun.
Oh, it's not as compelling either.
No,
The
it's-
new version.
Right.
Is great.
It gives it a whole different
Yeah, and
feel. I mean,
the honest truth, like what I'd say is that this version of it that you mentioned, it is good. You know, the lyrics are good or whatever. But I don't feel it. And now, over the years, I just like, I cannot play a song if I don't feel it. And now
Right.
I get into that, and this song has trouble in it, and I'm in it. And I'm like,
it does. That's what I was gonna say. Like the word fear. You know,
Yeah.
like I never really heard that word before in the other version. So that's really interesting. It kind of makes it speak. I wonder like where you were at when you wrote the song versus now, or like did it mean something different to you when you wrote it?
Well, I think when I wrote it for this co-housing community that I was living in, and I wrote it for them as like an offering, and they used it as their theme song. And the truth of it is, I didn't believe the song when I wrote it.
Interesting.
I didn't believe it, and now after 18 years of singing it or being in my life, I believe it now, and so I actually am bringing my own story to it rather than it being a theoretical "we can do it" song, you know.
Well, it's also so pertinent to the times, right?
Yeah. Joe,
so, yeah,
do you want to share one more song?
I would love to.
I know I said two, but
Oh, come on, yeah. How about a nice little quick short one?
yeah.
That I've been writing. I seem to write about a new song every third day right now.
Wow,
I've just been
jealous.
writing and writing, and
Good.
and,
It's great to hear.
it's just life changes and a lot of
Yeah.
and it's been good. It's been great to write so much. And let's see, which one am I gonna play? Because I've been trying to. Let's see, which one do I want to play? Maybe a love song. This is kind of like,
All right.
a little. See, they're so new, and I don't play them that often, so I have to remember how to play them. It just has a little strum like that. This is like. Yeah, there it is. Would you love me if I was strong? Would you love me if I was afraid? When I'm crazy and I'm nervous and I talk too much, would you love me if I had nothing to say? Would you celebrate when I'm at my best and still love me when I'm just okay? When I'm lazy and amazing and I drank too much, would you love me anyway? Would you love me when I'm looking hot? When I seen better days? When I'm too intense and I don't make sense? Would you love me anyway? Would you love me if my back went out? Or if I took you to a Dublin town? And if I wrote you a song but I did it all wrong, would you love me anyhow? Would you love me no matter what? And would you laugh at the jokes I do? And would you rub my neck? And would you connect? 'Cause that's the way that I'm gonna love you. Would you love me if I was strong? Would you love me if I was afraid? When I'm crazy and I'm nervous and I talk too much, would you love me? Would you love me if I had nothing to say?
that's a really nice note to end on.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's fun to play new. Like I have all these new songs that I'm just. You know how it is when you write a bunch of new ones and you just kind of, you got to do them. Just feel
Yeah.
them. They're so real. At the
You
moment.
got to practice them and get into them. Yeah, like start to really feel them.
That's
Yeah,
your advice?
inhabit
That's your
them.
advice to me. That's your advice. to
No,
me?
it's my advice to myself. It's my advice to myself because I told everybody that I was going to, you know, pull these song titles out of a hat. And then I was like,
Right.
oh,
You're
shit.
like, oh, I got to practice.
Because it's one thing to, you know, be with this band in the studio and like, oh, my guitar part was already done ahead of time and I
Totally,
got
yeah.
to just sing. And then I'm like, whoa, I got to hold it down here.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do it but me, you know? So
Are you going to stay on the West Coast? Are you gonna? Is that what you're gonna do? How, like
for
and
the time
travel up-
being,
Yeah, for the time being.
yeah, I feel like I haven't fully decided, you know,
Yeah.
I haven't like, there's no final decision, you
Yeah.
know, my family's in New England and I love both coasts.
Yeah. And are you?
I'm trying
What
to-
about writing for you? Or is there like a
Yeah.
thing that you're kind of focused on in terms of, you know, or
You mean like subject wise or?
yeah, subject or instrument wise or just anything? Just where is your head at with all that?
Well, I just recorded this set of 11 songs last July in Muscle Shoals, and I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. So that's kind of like, I wrote so much for that haven't really been in the writing space lately. Although ideas come to me, you know, I feel like I just write about my feelings. That seems to be what I want to do.
You do it very
So,
well. I'm gonna
Hopefully
say
in a
this.
way that feels like it's about your feelings too. That's, you
Universal.
know,
That's- you
I
do
try
that.
to challenge myself sometimes to write about other things, but honestly, that's
You know
when I
what?
sit down
Yeah.
with my guitar, that's just, it's processing for me.
Yeah,
You know, it's,
I love it. That's something I was kind of afraid of for a long time. Be like, I don't want to write about myself, you know, that kind of thing.
Right.
And then I've had to learn over the years to kind of like own my own story and how
Yeah.
universal that is. And I think you do that really well. So I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
do this. I'm gonna say, everybody watching tonight, I'm so glad to be with you all. It's Alice Howe's birthday, and she's making a new album. So please be generous and support her and her beautiful music, and because we need it, she needs it, and it's amazing that I've heard some of the songs. You're gonna love them. So just give her your support and love tonight. So that's what I'm
Joe.
saying to you all. Do that.
Thank you so
'Cause
much.
we need her
Thank you for
voice in the
being
world.
here. Thank
You're welcome.
you.
Yep.
Thank you. I mean, I feel like I want to ask you if you have any advice for me because that's what I asked Vance. It is my birthday after all. What do
Advice
you
for
think
you?
I
Oh,
should? Any
God.
thoughts for my 31st
Don't do
year
what
on
I've
this
done.
planet? Okay, I'll take notes.
No, I'm
I'll
joking.
just-
Yeah, advice for you. You know, I guess in a way, since I don't really have advice for you, but I think you know who you are. I think you know who you are, and I've watched you know who you are, and then the music business can get you off in these places of over here and over here. And so my advice to you, Alice Howe, is come right back to what you know is true and just fucking do that with all abandon. You know, that's the best you got. Yep,
Thank you.
that's it. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Joe.
Yep. See ya.
Pleasure to
ya,
see
Freebo.
you.
Great to see you. Too.
Good
Bye.
to see you, Joe. You sound great, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good advice. Be yourself.
Joe Crookston,
Know,
everybody.
know thyself.
What a lovely,
Mhm.
lovely time this is. Well, people, I gotta say, I'm gonna take these headphones out because I don't need them right now. I am overwhelmed by how generous you all have been this evening, and Brandon's been checking in with me about the donations, and I'm just so grateful. And I almost want to read all of your names out loud. I might do that at the end. It would take a little while, but I just want you to know that I'm seeing everything coming in, and I'm just absolutely blown away by your generosity. So thank you. And it's time to pull another name out of the hat. Name, title. And when it's done, I get to wear the hat. Just kidding. Ooh, somebody's new lover now. I wish you could see these. I was going to write them on this big piece of paper. I had all these crazy ideas. Not enough room in this little office, Freebo.
I know what you mean.
If you want to bring me that at some point, I will write on it. All right. Well, this song is, you know, there's a moment where you just have to come to terms, you know, with the fact that people move on, and that's kind of what happens when you're not together anymore. They move on, and they hopefully are happy in their life, and then you kind of think like, oh my God, did I make a mistake? Do I have regret? Am I happy with myself? And there's kind of that, like, almost like you got to laugh at yourself in that moment, and be like, well, I got what I wanted, so I guess I better be happy with it. And I guess that's where this song came from, kind of a place of like loving self-effacement in a way, if that makes any sense. Here it is. I need like a capo holster. Somebody invent that for me. I need like a little leather thing right here where I can just be like, should invent that.
Somebody.
I could invent that.
Capo holster. I like it. Quick on the draw.
Exactly.
This will be interesting.
Sure will. We're going to keep that tempo grooving along, Freebs.
All right.
1, 2, 1, 2. Is that right?
Yeah.
You told me you're seeing somebody. I was stunned into silence with no right to be. Nobody seemed too surprised. I should have known that the joke was on me. Something inside of me changed. Maybe you'll thank me someday, but I got to believe it somehow. You're somebody's new lover now. I couldn't quite make up my mind to run from my life or just wait by the door. You must think you're better off. You won't have to be dragged by my chain anymore. Something inside of me changed. Maybe you'll thank me someday, but I got to believe it somehow. You're somebody's new lover now. And I need you to know that I did all I could. Still it all fell apart. I never dreamed it would. I caught a glimpse of the world up in the clouds, and I couldn't come down. Now I want a taste of it all, and it's nobody's fault. I can't stay on the ground. Something inside of me changed. Maybe you'll thank me someday, but I got to believe it somehow. You're somebody's new lover now. Yeah, I got to believe it somehow. You're somebody's new lover now. Somebody.
Somebody.
You got someone new.
Somebody.
And I got to believe it.
So weird singing that somebody. You sing it on the record. I can't crank
Like,
it up there.
Freebo! Yeah, maybe not. Oh my god. Oh, wow, that was fun. Okay, people. Wow. Time is seriously flying.
Mm-hmm. Good. Having fun.
I swear, came up quick. Let's see. It is time. It's time for Ellis Paul.
Mm-hmm.
He is here. Let me just see what Brandon said to me. Ta-da. Okay, Brandon, great. Hand for Brandon O'Sullivan, everybody. Brandon, we love you. Thank you. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put my headphones on. Okay, y'all, you're in for one more treat, one more wonderful guest who I am so honored to have here. He came straight from another show. This guy is dedicated. Ellis Paul, please come on in.
Hold on a minute. Trying to unmute myself.
You're unmuted.
Hi.
How are you? Oh.
Yeah, I would press a button. He would press a button. Hi, Brandon. Freebo, how are you?
How you doing, buddy?
Good. Nice to see you. Alice, happy birthday.
Thank you, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm thrilled to be on board with you guys tonight because I know a lot of my friends are showing up, and I love you guys, and so it's just nice to be part of the party.
Thank you for bringing your crew over to hang out with us.
Well, they decided they wanted to be here, so I haven't been able to watch, so it has been going well so far.
We've been having a really good time. It's been flying by. I feel like it's so fun to have Vance and Joe and you come on and just hang out with me. I feel like I'm actually having a birthay party where I get to sing a few songs. So
this is the beautiful thing about all these live streams is you get to visit with friends.
I know.
who you can't visit with, and the struggle of the pandemic and 3,000 miles between us, but if I was there in person, we'd be eating cake together, and yeah, you guys look great. It's good to see you.
Likewise. Thanks for coming. It's great to see you too.
Yeah.
You got a song for me?
Yeah, I do.
Something new, something old? What do you
it's something brand new, and I'm wearing this hat kind of in honor of it.
I know. I'm like, is this like the new look?
Yeah.
It's sort of the paperboy look.
I know.
So I'm gonna,
piano.
yeah, I've got a piano, so I'm gonna,
piano.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double up.
Early 20th century looks like.
Yeah, I got this table, guys. This is great. Watch this. It goes up and down. Whoa. So when I want the piano, I just press a number, and it rises, and the piano pops out, and I love it.
That's 21st century.
So this is, I just wrote this song over Christmas, so I'm going to try it on. I just played it over at my other show, so this is like a rehearsal. I'm breaking it in. Good. It's called Holy. Can you hear that all right? Just shake your head. All right, good. Declan McLaren's been on his roof all night. Christmas lights flicker in town. The last train to Dublin has just taken flight. Through the snow he hears the whistle sound. He says it's holy, the sound of it's holy, holy to me. And if only I could take it to Dublin, I'd catch a boat across the sea. His mother says, Christ, Declan, please, don't waste your prayers on a tree. He says, watch me. Christmas is broken, the church bell's spoken. There's a steam train stretching down the tracks. And there's Declan McLaren running beside a freight car. He takes a hold, he ain't looking back. He says it's holy, the sound of it's holy, holy to me. And if only I could take it to Dublin, I'd catch a boat across the sea. 'Cause Peggy Young is waiting for me. She says, don't waste your prayers on a tree. He says, watch me. It's April 11th at the Queenstown dock. There's a foghorn calling across the waves. You work the graveyard shift to buy a third-class ticket on the biggest ship that man's ever made. He says it's holy, the sound of it's holy, holy to me. And if only I could take it to New York, Peggy's waiting for me. His friends say, Christ, Declan, please, don't waste your prayers on a tree. He says, watch me. All right.
Beautiful.
The sound of two people clapping. I love that.
Better than none.
Oh, that's like live stream applause.
I know.
Yeah. It's like a bag of Jiffy Pop that never takes off, you know?
it's
Just, just a
It
couple
almost sounds
kernels.
worse. Yeah, it's like, should I even clap? Like, it sounds worse. Like,
The imagination of the people listening is all that matters.
they are.
That
they're
rip
loving it.
of stadium applause.
I'm looking at the chat, and they are loving it.
Clap,
Oh.
clap, clap. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
So, how often do you write on piano, Ellis?
You know, probably 2 or 3 times a year. And the funny thing is, like, my playing style is limited on piano because I'm not a piano player. And because of that, the songs tend to be just like that. They tend to be thoughtful and have a lot of space around them. Whereas guitar, I'm pretty fluent and I can fill in space. So the piano is sort of like a break for the albums. It's like, oh, there's a piano playing and it's got all this space.
Yeah.
And then it's back to the guitar. And it's like,
Yeah,
you know, it's like bluegrass sort of in a way.
It's a lot of
So
room.
yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes your disabilities can pay off, you know.
Yeah, totally. No, I loved on the record that, yeah, you've heard now, the new record.
Yeah.
I love that the songs where I didn't play, you know, there's so much more space in them. And actually, I made a point of being like, I don't need to play on all these songs, like, because the way that I play is so like chicka 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 chick. There's just a lot of space taken up by that. So I've learned.
Yeah, you never want to be the best musician in the room during an album, you know. Then if that's the case, then God, you might be in trouble.
No,
So-
no, thank you.
Especially if you're the bass player, Ellis.
Yeah, right. You don't want to be the best musician. You want to be the best bass player in the room, but not the best musician. Yeah.
Oh, Ellis, a good friend of mine, Tucker, he's somebody I've known for a long time. He said that song grasped the essence of finding holiness in the world. We love it.
Oh, I love that. That's really nice. The essence of holiness. It sounds like a fragrance.
I know.
Like,
Just light it up. Essence of holiness.
yeah, wonderful.
Well, I'd love to hear another song.
Oh, wow, we're gonna do two. Let's do it.
Are you up for it?
Am I up for it? I'm a
I
folk
mean-
musician. Are you kidding me?
Come on. Ready?
I'm like the worst. That's the worst question you could ask. Are you up for it? Yeah, like jumping off a cliff, I'm in. Like whatever adventure you throw my way.
Sure.
Let me just make sure this thing is in tune. This is good because I had rehearsals on both these songs at my show. I'll just do the ones that I've kind of done already today. That's a good way to sort of rehearse for.
Someday, I swear, I'm gonna do a single of your song "Wasted." I really want to do that.
I would cry for 48 hours and then seek hospitalization if you did that. That would be
I have
amazing.
a dream. I love that song,
It's
I
gonna
have
happen.
this in my mind, like a record of covers that would just be really like, not bring it on home, not things people know, but just songs that are like striking and different. And I have like a Greg Brown tune, an Ellis Paul song. Like I have a
Nice.
list going. So one day it'll happen.
Well, thank you. You guys would do a great job on that, I'm sure. I love you when you sing it. We're songwriters, right? So the greatest compliment you can get paid is someone doing your song. And, it happens once in a while for me, but nowhere near enough. So I would be thrilled. No pressure. I know you're a songwriter too.
It's gonna happen.
All right, this is called Drive-In Movie. I think I got the piano. Let me bring this guitar up here. I'll bring the piano down. I used to go to a drive-in movie up in Maine when I was 18. It was over in Fort Fairfield. Grew up in Prescott. And we'd try and get as many kids in the car as possible because you didn't pay by the person, you paid by the car. So it's like a clown car pulling up every night to the drive-in movie theater. Take me to a drive-in movie. Put your body right next to me. Whisper promises to me. Roll the windows down. 'Cause when you look at me like that, kiss me, I'll kiss you right back. Break your heart, give it to me. Take me to a drive-in movie. Hey. Take me on a long vacation, outbound from an old train station. We'll watch the world go by till we close our eyes in a sleeping car. We'll wake up in a brand new place. You're the only one who knows my face. Looking for a little salvation. Take me on a long vacation. Take me, it doesn't matter where we go. Take me. I don't even have to know. Take me on a roller coaster. I wanna feel my heart turn over. Till I'm upside down, can't touch the ground, there's no gravity. I wanna feel my blood rush, just like the first time we touched. Wanna fall over and over and over. Take me on a roller coaster. Take me. It doesn't matter where we go. Take me, take me. I don't even have to know. Take me slow. Take me to a drive-in movie. Slide a little closer to me. Very optimistic ending here. It's the chord of optimism. It's a D9. There's nothing like a D9 chord to make you feel like, hey, maybe the pandemic isn't over. I mean, or is over.
Yeah. I don't even know where to begin with that song. I feel like that is a songwriting lesson in a song.
Well, thank you.
It's like every piece leads to the next turn, and it's just, it's masterful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, it was one of those things. It's the only song I've ever written in one day and then recorded the next day. First time that ever happened. And so there's a lot of trust involved with it, accepting that it was what it was. And fortunately, it survived time, and I still love playing it. And just one of those things.
It's great.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is it on your latest
Thank
record?
you. It's a couple records back. It's on The Day After Everything Changed, I believe.
Okay.
It's such a great metaphor, too, the drive-in movie. I mean, obviously they don't exist as far as I know, but, back in the day, I mean, it's something special. Just your opening line, it right in there, it just takes you right back and just sets up the whole thing, man.
Now people just put a cell phone on their dashboard and they make out in their car and watch YouTube. That's what.
That is accurate.
Yeah. It's different times.
Freebo, we went to
we did it, but actually
we were the openers for an Indiana Jones movie in 2020.
What?
That
Right.
was
You did in front? No kidding.
In front of the
Wow.
big screen, yeah.
So
Like,
bizarre and really
Just ignore
fun.
Wow.
The people, they told them to honk instead of clap. So we were just standing on this like
great.
huge, weird, like inflatable thing that was like this. People were just honking. I was like, all right, well. This is
yeah.
where we're at.
I know. I mean, if this is all we got to take advantage of it. Shows with cars and live streaming, and it's a crazy world we're in right now, but at least we can hang out virtually, and it's a pleasure to see you guys.
Yeah, you too. Ellis, I got to ask you one thing because I asked the other two guests, so apparently this is what I'm doing now.
Have I ever seen them naked? Yeah. Vance. And I didn't.
I did no question.
I haven't seen Joe naked yet, but Vance, a couple times too many.
Too many times.
I mean, when you've been on the road with Vance Gilbert like for 4 months, you get to see him naked. It's not the best part of touring with him.
I hope he's watching
It's
right
not even remotely the best part. Yeah.
So my question was whether you had any advice or words of wisdom for me on my 31st birthday with all of your life experience and wisdom over the years.
Well, I guess, the great thing about the pandemic, it made me slow down. When I was your age and until the pandemic hit, I was doing 150, 200 shows a year and and I had this notion in my head that like, if I can't convince them through a record label or through airplay, I can convince them on my own just by getting on stage as often as possible and just burning the candle at both ends. And my suggestion to you is just get enough air in between the shows so that you breathe and so that you're really, really present. Because when you work as hard as I did, it starts to blur And the moments, it becomes like a month of shows rather than a show by show by show. And I've gotten far enough off the gerbil wheel that I feel like I'm just walking now. And I kind of want to do what I do while walking rather than while sprinting, like waking up 5 o'clock in the morning to grab a flight to play in Seattle that night. And, you know, when you walk on stage, it's 8 o'clock their time, but it's 11 o'clock your time. And, you know, I'm going to get flights the day before. I'm just going to do I'm going to insert space and air into what I do. So I'm more present and I get to enjoy the memories a little bit less frantically. And I think that would be my suggestion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. It sounds like the message is slow down. You're moving too fast.
Exactly. That's perfect. That's a perfect way to express it.
Yep.
Yeah. You got to make the moment last.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You got it.
Thank you,
That's
Yeah.
Ellis. Thanks for coming to my party.
Yeah. Happy birthday, guys. Great to see you. And I hope we see each other in person. We'll raise a glass together.
I look forward to that.
Yeah. Cheers.
Great to see you, Ellis. Sound great.
You
as
too,
always.
Freebo. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
A master for sure, huh?
Man, I feel so lucky to have had these three talented folks come on, and you are here.
I am here, and it's great to be here with you,
You are a
Ellis.
fourth talented, lovely person that is joining me tonight, and
Well,
I'm so
thank you.
grateful for that.
Oh, thanks for asking me.
Well, I had a chance to write our progress thus far. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! I just felt like that would be a little more tactile for you guys.
Tactile.
So we've made it through 3 songs. We got more to do. And I like this idea that I see floating around about having an applause button for the live streams. We need like a laugh track.
Mm-hmm.
Freebo and I have been watching a lot of Seinfeld lately.
Can you do that, Brandon?
I feel like I need a
Oh my God.
Seinfeld laugh track.
You sound a little reticent.
Oh, you can hear him? What's he saying?
I said I can definitely do that.
Oh,
I would love to
maybe
do
you
that.
could just clap. Just
There
one
you go.
hand.
And Morse, by the way, slow down. You're moving too fast. That got to make the morning last.
The moment.
The moment last. So
It is a song.
Simon and Garfunkel. Yeah, Paul Simon wrote that
Slow
song.
down,
You're moving too fast. Gotta make the moment last. Yeah.
He lives
Not a bad
groovy.
songwriter.
Right? Feeling
Yeah,
groovy?
yeah.
All right, guys.
What is it?
It's What About You?
Oh my God.
Okay, guys. This is the one that is kind of what I was thinking of when I just said to Joe that I needed to practice. So here we go.
Well, tell him a little bit about this song. How it
I
came
will
about.
tell you about this song. So this song is called What About You? And I'm certain that none of you have heard it. So unless you were at the show in Boston at City Winery in November. So one day I can't even believe this, but it was 3 years ago. You can take these out, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
About 3 years ago, Freebo and I met up with a friend of Freebo's, and actually a friend of a friend and a mutual acquaintance, I guess. And his name is Jeff Silbar, and he lives here in LA, and he was one of the co-writers on a very famous song called Wind Beneath My Wings that Bette Midler made famous. I believe it was Song of the Year.
Song of the Year,
at the
yep.
Grammys in what year? Do we know what year?
Don't remember.
90s?
Probably 90s, guessing.
So Jeff Silbar, like super legit songwriter. You know, we were both really excited to have an opportunity to co-write with him. And so the three of us went over to his house and we spent the day, you know, we had no idea what we were going to write that day. It was one of those sessions where like literally we sat down and we were like, all right, somebody do something, you know? So we started with an idea and kind of flowed with it for a while and we got somewhere. We had like basically like a couple verses and a chorus, I'd say.
Yeah, we had the basic template.
But for whatever reason, it just was one of those songs that didn't get finished at the time, and then other things came up, and we just didn't revisit it for quite a long time. And then
A good year, really.
2 years.
Yeah.
And so then we were doing all the pre-production and writing for the Muscle Shoals sessions, and we were like, needing, we wanted a couple more up tunes, you know. And so we were like, what about that song? We started with Jeff Silbar. So we pulled it out, and Freebo and I sat down with it one evening and
reworked it just a little bit.
Reworked the chords and, you know, the feel kind of, and wrote the rest of the words, and we're really happy with it. And now it's on the record, and it really rocks. Several people have compared it to like a 70s Linda Ronstadt kind of feel, just like really, it's great. It's really
not
fun.
a bad comparison.
I know, I even like hesitate to say that, but oh well, I said it.
Well, you didn't say it, other people said it, so it's okay.
And Jeff Fielder played an amazing solo on it that's like kind of a Chuck Berry type
of
solo.
Yeah, said, hey, go to Chuck Berry land, and he did.
It was great. Great. One of my, just so happy that I filmed all of the 5 days that the band was at Fame, so eventually when the record is closer to coming out, I will be sharing like some really great behind the scenes footage and stuff. And I was just picturing Jeff like dancing like Chuck Berry for a moment across the room. I'm like, I really hope we have footage of that. All right, so what about you? See what happens here.
No, I'm trying to think of the first lyric of the picture. All right, picture.
Don't fuck me up, Freebo. You know the words?
I hope so.
That seemed too loud, or are we good? I guess
No,
we
that's
checked
fine.
it out. One, two. I've been feeling kinda lonely lately. Eyes open for a soul in line with mine. I've been fooled by first impressions, but I'm hoping that I might be right this time. I'm picturing a rainy Sunday, hearing old records all afternoon, with somebody who loves me through and through. What about you? What about you? I'm thinking we should take off somewhere. I'm looking for a place to ease my mind. These streets are looking too familiar. I'm ready to leave them all behind. I see a California sunset. You know it's just another deja vu. I want someone to go there with me too. What about you? What about you? I'm looking for somebody who is looking for somebody too. Yeah, yeah. I'm headed in a new direction. I'm open to my imperfections now. Let's abandon our hesitation. If you're ready, then I can show you how. I'm dreaming of a soul connection. I'm not afraid to see it through. I got a feeling we could make this dream come true. I've been thinking about all that we could do. What about you? Tell me, what about you? What about you? I know what I want to do. What about you?
That's a tough one with just two people.
Woo! Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was crazy. It was a lot easier with Marty Walsh on the guitar.
It sure is.
Hope you like that. I hear I'm supposed to speak into the mic more. I'm talking into the mic. Can you hear me? Sorry if I was mumbling. Do you guys need me to turn my vocal up, or you just need me to talk into the mic? Wow, it's 7 o'clock already. I mean, I'm not going to stop. You're still here. We're still here.
We are. Oh, another new one.
Wait till
my
you
goodness.
hear though the recording with the band, you guys. It's and just to be clear, I am fully intending to release this record this fall. There's just a lot of moving parts, so we're looking at I'm thinking late September. That's just a guess. As soon as I have a release date, trust me, you guys will know. And I'm gearing up to do a Kickstarter campaign to fund many aspects of the marketing and promotion that I want to do to really get this record out to as many people as humanly possible, radio, press, everything that I can do. I really want to hire the right team to get that happening, and I know you guys are going to be on board to help me do that, so stay tuned for more information about that coming up later this spring. All right. Thank you, Anne. I'm glad I'm loud enough. Snow is starting. Oh, I'm genuinely it hurts me that I'm not in this blizzard right now. I know that's really weird. Maybe it's just a winter baby. What can I say? Ooh, yes. I am happy that we pulled this one.
I love the way you're entertaining yourself.
I am. It's so exciting for me. All right. This is called Something Calls to Me. Again, no one has heard this song because we didn't even play it at the City Winery.
No, we didn't.
So, to tell you a little bit about this song, it's a little spooky. It's a little swampy.
Very swampy.
Down in that Alabama swamp. Freebo and I wrote this tune together. Our co-writing process varies. Sometimes I come up with a melody and lyrics and I bring it to Freebo and we tweak it together. Sometimes, in this case, we just kind of sit down and from start to finish we write the song together. And in this case, it was my idea was really all my life I felt really inspired by the rain. There's something about a rainy night that to me is just a very creative and sort of spiritual and a time to reflect and write and kind of get deep, to go inside. And so I wanted to say something about that. And then I was kind of thinking, I don't know if you guys saw the show Outlander. I know this is probably not what you were expecting me to say, but the show Outlander features a woman who basically accidentally time travels. And so I've always felt like I was born in the wrong decade, maybe, or I've been called an old soul many times. So I kind of like this idea of time travel. And so, I don't know. That's where it started. And the key is
G, I think. I think it's G. I think it's the third fret.
Yeah. Long ago, another time in a life I left behind, I was drawn into the night. I don't know why it felt so right.
dark I disappeared. All alone I had no fear. When I hear that falling rain, it calls to mind this old refrain. The sound brings back in memory. Raindrops echo in a dream. It's an invitation and a dare. Something calls to me out there. What I feel can't be defined, 'cause I've been here 1,000 times. Can't deny my destiny. I hear it crying out to me, and the sound brings back in memory. The raindrops echo in a dream. It's an invitation and a dare. Something calls to me out there. Morning comes to break the spell. Where I've been, no tongue can tell. When the rain begins to fall, I know that I will heed that call. And the sound brings back in memory. The raindrops echo in a dream. It's an invitation and a dare. Something calls to me out there. It's an invitation and a dare. Something calls to me out there.
Nice.
Cool. Let's see, folks. Wow. Okay, so let's see. We've done. I gotta keep up with myself here. I better write them down. The writing down is really for me. I'm writing it down. I gotta add to it. Hold this, please.
Mm-hmm.
Well, folks, I'm glad you liked the new song. And I do happen to know that we do have some shows coming up live in person, as long as Lord willing and the creeks don't rise. One is very exciting. If you're in the Bay Area, Freebo and I are actually opening for the great Chris Smither at the Freight and Salvage in Berkeley. And that's going to be on March 25th. I believe it's a Friday night. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be driving up there to the Berkeley area, doing that show, opening for Chris. It's going to be a great night. I'm really, really thrilled we get to do that. And then we'll be playing some shows around there, Northern California, I believe.
Yeah, Tascadero, nice little house concert there.
Yeah, and then I have a show here in LA that was rescheduled for May, but I am trying to put something else together in the meantime, and I'll let you guys know. And then we're actually headed east. I'm doing a bunch of shows with The End of America. They're a great folk trio based in the Northeast, and so we'll be doing New York, Philly, New Haven, Cambridge, Mass. At Passim, and in Western Mass at the Parlor Room. So those are all going to be co-bills. Me and the End of America. Freebo will be there to play bass with me, and it's going to be a really nice run with them. So that's going to all be in the end of April. And all those dates are on my website now. So I love that you guys also know Outlander. That's great. All right, so something called we did What About You? Can't believe we pulled that off, Freebo. Well, more or less. That version won't be on the record, I don't think.
No.
So, all right. Well, folks, you've been unbelievable. Oh, shit. Well, that was bound to happen eventually. I spilled my water. Hopefully we don't get electrocuted in here, Freebo. I gotta pick 2 more songs at least. We got 2 more.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to turn my guitar on for a second?
Yeah. What, you want to play a song?
Well, I got something for you.
Okay. Poor Freebo, I forgot to ask you to play a song.
Poor Freebo. Oh my God. I should have an almanac.
Oh man, I really wanted to drink some of my water.
Oh no, we can do that. Definitely. Hey, would you unmute me?
Oh,
Number 4.
He's muted.
Yeah.
Can see where the power lies here.
And can I have my pick, please? May I please have my pick?
I did request this song. Is this my request?
Well, we'll see.
And yes, John, the show with Chris Smither is at the Freight. I hope
Is this on, Brandon? Just say yes.
you can't hear him.
It's on. Well, Alice, this is for you, and I hope y'all sing along. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alice. Happy birthday. Come on, sing harmony. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alice. Happy birthday to you. I say happy birthday, dear Alice. You. Happy birthday to you. And many more. For you. Yeah. Which one?
Well, whichever you can choose
Okay.
of the 2.
Let's see. Well, since we all love Alice, and we do, you are so special. You are a ray of light, of bright light, of sweet bright light.
Thank you.
Very special human being, and it's really wonderful to know you and to be able to work with you and make music with you, and hopefully the music will last a long time and bring a lot of joy to a lot of people. So it means a lot to me to be able to share that with you for sure. And when you get down to it, it's all about love, you know. So I'd like to do this song that I wrote with a couple of friends of mine, Harold Payne and J.D. Martin, Jan Garrett. Song's called Everything to Do with Love. And matter of fact, I recorded this on my new record, and Alice sang a duet with me, and we're real happy with it. I had a dream, a vision. I woke up singing in the middle of the night, 'cause the world had finally got it right. It had nothing to do with history, things which
decided lost her once. It had everything, everything to do with love. When you hear a voice calling somewhere inside you, saying we're not alone, and the music fills your heart with hope. It's got nothing to do with boundaries, thinking you gotta be tough. It's got everything, everything to do with love. It's got everything, everything to do with love. With our differences behind us, the world looks new. Maybe something as simple as kindness could see us through. Well, it takes as long as it takes, and you know when the moment is right, you hear somebody singing in the morning light. There's so much hope to hold on to, so many songs to be sung. It's got everything, everything to do with love. It's got everything, everything to do with love.
Everything, 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 everything to do with love.
I had a dream, a vision. I woke up singing in the middle of the night, 'cause the world had finally got it right. There's so much hope to hold on to, so many songs to be sung. It's got everything, everything to do with love. It's got everything, everything to do with love. Take us out, Austin.
Ooh, everything,
Everything, everything, everything to do with love. Thanks for saving my microphone.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and there's one more song you requested, and thank you. This is, and I really give Alice a lot of credit for this, because she is an old soul, and this is kind of like a song that pretty much you have to be an older person to have a certain amount of life behind you to really appreciate this song, and you sure do get it. And
Thank you.
I certainly have enough life behind me. This is written by a wonderful songwriter out of Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. A wonderful song, a lot of songwriting traditions in Texas, a lot of different areas, but Fort Worth has its own Delbert McClinton and Glenn Clark, and my old friend Stephen Bruton. And Stephen worked with Chris Christopherson for a long time, and I think he picked up a few things from Chris, but became a wonderful songwriter in his own right. And this is really, really a heartbreaking kind of a song, but to me it really sums it up, just about life, and you know how it all comes down to experiences and memories of those experiences. The song's called Too Many Memories. I remember this town and the girl by my side, and a love seldom found in this day and time, and it gets melancholy every now and again
when you let your mind go and it drifts way back when. Life plays its tricks, some cruel but fair, and even a fool can't pretend that he don't care. When there's too many memories for one heart to hold, and the future once bright now seems so distant and cold, and the shadows grow long and your eyes look so old. When there's too many memories for one heart to hold. Let me do it again. There we go. There are those moments, and they just never fade, like the look in her eyes and the way the light plays. God moved in that moment, and the angels all cried, and they gave you a memory that you'll have till you die. Now the lesson you learn, and you don't dare forget, what makes you grow old is replacing hope with regret. When there's too many memories for one heart to hold, and the future once bright now seems so distant and cold, and the shadows grow long and your eyes look so old. When there's too many memories for one heart to hold. Thanks for asking me to do that.
I love that song. Freebo made a beautiful, beautiful recording of that song that will be on his new record. And I got to sing harmony on it, and honestly, it just gives me chills. I heard it the other day. It sounds so good. Yeah, great.
Thank you. Back to you and your song, Dallas.
Well, yeah, you know, I think we'll just keep this going. I mean, you guys we're still at like 97 people watching, which is really wonderful. It's been holding steady. I think we were at like 115 at one point, but yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around. It's really like, it's so refreshing to be doing this again after a long time. So
yeah,
I gotta say, I'm really happy with my backdrop too.
It's nice.
I feel like this is just like me as a backdrop. Like if I could be 3 pieces of fabric, they would be these ones. So pretty happy about that.
Kind of goes with your shirt too in a strange kind of a way. It does.
So I could, I think I could pull another name here.
Yeah. When are we going to do the Inside Live thing? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, do you guys want to, do you want to come see some Inside Live episodes if we brought it back for a few weeks?
Thinking about bringing it back for a little bit, you know.
I'd like to have Joe Crookston on.
Absolutely.
Never had Joe.
No, we should definitely have him.
I'd like to have Rory back if she'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Rory Block.
Yeah, maybe we could like do a poll and have you guys also submit ideas.
Who are your favorites?
Yeah, who you want to see again. So we were thinking of doing another like 3 or 4 episodes at least while we know we're around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not traveling right now.
Hey, it took us long enough to reset this up. We may as well take advantage of it, right?
This office is now completely taken over by all of this stuff again.
Yeah.
Takes yes. Okay, that's a yes. We're getting a yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Next song. It's called Let Go.
Oh.
I'm showing you these as if you can see it. Oh, invite Fuzzby. I'd love to have a show with Fuzzby Inside Live. We should get him over here, and we should set up the whole band sometime.
In this room?
No, not in this room. Like at a venue. We should just
no, that's true. We
I
should.
don't know, go down to the baked potato. Don't they have a live streaming setup?
I don't know if they do. We were going to do it from Norm's at one point.
That's too much work, though.
It is a lot of work.
It's too much work. I want to go somewhere that they have everything set up already, so that I don't lose my mind.
And do you know Fuzzby? Just kidding. Ann Morris, she did a wonderful house concert for us in Nashville, and Fuzzby's sister. So, and yes, I was afraid, by the way, Ann, that maybe you did know that Simon and Garfunkel song, and you were just kind of kidding. So I apologize if I offended you. Glad you knew this song.
I thought she was serious, and I was a little worried about her. Wait, was she serious? I'm confused now. Okay, I'm gonna do this song. It is called Let Go. Funny story about this song is I had just written it. This song was very critical to my finding my wonderful agent, Jim Fleming, who I've been working with for the last couple of years, because I did this songwriting critique early in the morning at Folk Alliance. Is like this kind of thing that's like at 9 a.m. and like you don't want to drag yourself out of bed to go. But if you do, you know that you have an opportunity to play a song in front of a panel of really wonderful, important people, such as like radio DJs and other artists and people from labels and various other folks who are there to kind of critique and check out your new song. So Tom Paxton was on the panel that morning, and I got to play this song, and he came up to me afterward and just said how much he loved it. And Tom ended up connecting me with Jim. So that was just a very auspicious morning, and it was just really cool to have somebody like Tom really see me for who I am, and he's become a good friend. He's like, he'll send me a little email once in a while, just like, Alice, just keep going with that great judgment that you have. And I'm like, thank you, Tom. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve this today, but appreciate that. Okay, there's one sip in here. Day after Christmas, I'm headed down south on a plane. All alone in my seat, and I'm watching the cold morning rain. Hazel said, come to the island to settle your heart. She said, peace will not come in a day, but you may as well start. After all, there's one thing I know, that you got to be strong to let go, let go. For a year I was living in fear, I was out of my mind. 'Cause I'd gather up my resolution and lose it each time. And night after night he is asking me, what can I say?
Yeah, it kills me, it's breaking my heart, but there's no other way. After all, there's one thing I know, that you got to be strong to let go. Let go, and don't be afraid. It's never too late. I got to be brave and believe that our story's not done, that the answers will come, though for now there are none. I told her I couldn't believe it was time to move on, and she told me, with all due respect, you are already gone. So we walked on the beach and we sent out a prayer to be free, to the palms and the waves and the foam and the sand and the sea. After all, there's one thing I know, that you got to be strong to let go. Let go. Thank you. Thanks, Shar. Love you. Well, folks.
Hey, Perry's got his tickets for City Winery already.
I know.
How
I love it.
nice.
Let's see. We've done.
Michael Mikado was really nice working with your partner Alex yesterday on a song, a theme song. You'll hear it. It's going to be cool.
We can't tell. It's a secret. We are helping write some music for a show that we very much hope Freebo's son and his dear friend, who are great writers, and they're writing a very hilarious and spirited comedy that we hope takes off. So
takes off. That's good.
Ooh,
I like
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's very
I won't
good.
say any more.
Yeah.
I'll let them speak for themselves about
Got to
it.
use that, guys. We hope it takes off.
It's about airline stewardesses in the 60s. It's very funny. And I get to sing in the commercial. The commercial. Okay.
And the theme song. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Wow. We got two more. We got two more.
That's what I was thinking.
Y'all have been just so incredibly generous tonight. I'm really, really happy. Really happy to be here with you. Looks like y'all have earned two more of these babies.
Michael foot on there.
I know. I feel like I'm being so cryptic, but I just feel like I can't give away their whole story.
No, don't you dare.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say any more. I'll be sure to let you guys know when there's more information about it. They're gonna be shooting a pilot episode. All right. Classic. Travelin' Soul. Travelin' Soul. Now this is one that I started writing when I was driving by myself for some reason, like through Nevada, like in the summer.
You're on your way cross country, I think.
No, it was after we did the show with Kirsten Maxwell in
right.
Galena, Illinois.
Yeah.
And I drove, and you went somewhere.
I went back to Florida. You dropped me off. Yeah.
Back to Florida?
I did, actually. You dropped me off in Vegas.
What do you mean back? You don't live in Florida.
Well, back east, back from west to east.
Right.
Anyway, you were driving from Vegas, I believe.
It was a very hot and like interminable drive, and as I was looking around, as I passed through town after town, and I've had this sensation many times before when traveling by car through this country, that so many of the cities and towns that you pass start to look the same, and you start to have a hard time telling them apart because there's so many chain restaurants, grocery stores, hotels, and it's like Holiday Inn, McDonald's, you know, and you're just like, I could be in New Jersey, I could be in Nevada, like, and there's something just very sad to me about that. And Greg Brown has a great line about it in one of his amazing songs. It's like, I watch my country turn into a coast-to-coast strip mall. And he's like, if they can do that in 30 years, why does good change take so long? Just really something that struck me, and I wanted to say something about that. So I thought about my role, you know, as a troubadour in a way, and like how I am a traveler and I get to kind of observe these things and hopefully put them into song. So that's where this song came from. Traveling Soul.
Traveling soul with a brand new set of wheels, and they ask me how I do it. I said I like the way it feels. This is the life I chose, seeking truth along this road. Well, it's easy to be running, so hard to stay behind. I have to keep in motion to ease my worried mind. But the more I see, the more I fear just what I'll find. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above, a world of contradictions and the longing to be loved. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. Well, the towns that pass my windows, they all start to look the same, overrun by corporate greed disguised as household names. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. It's a bitter pill to swallow. The country that you love has a history of violence that is written out in blood. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above, a world of contradictions and the longing to be loved. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. But I could drive all night on my brand new set of wheels. And they ask me how I do it. I said I like the way it feels. This is the life I chose, seeking truth along this road. It's the same old two-lane highway and the same old moon above. I'm a world of contradictions, but I'm longing to be loved. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. I am a traveling soul, seeking truth along this road. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I could drive all night, yeah.
Thank you. All right, my friends. I'm going to pick one more song out of this hat.
You don't even have to pick it out. We know what it is.
No, there's more in there.
Oh, there are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We've gotten through quite a few of them, but not all of them.
I didn't know you had them all in there. You have them all?
This is this Freebo.
Well,
I'll
I'm
explain.
here for you.
I'll explain. Thank you guys. Hey,
Oh, of
Celia. I love you too. It's so good to see you. Well, I can't see you, but I feel like I can see you. Can't wait to see your beautiful new baby, Ms. Maggie. All right, folks, let's see. Last one from the hat. Ooh, line by line.
I forgot about that one.
What?
I did.
How dare you?
I was thinking the last one.
This has been so great, you guys, and I'm so glad that you were all down to hang for the long haul here. This was a long hang. Hey, Jack, thank you. Nice to see your name show up. Hey, Don, Vincent, yeah, you guys, thank you.
Philly is in the house.
Philly Jack.
Philly Jack, Philly Don.
Yeah, Don Clune. Saw your name go by.
We don't see. Go ahead.
I somehow haven't mentioned this yet because I've already been bugging my patrons about it. They know. They know what's up. But we are doing a little after party after the show. So I'm probably going to go get a cup of tea because I can't even speak anymore and a glass of water. And then I'm going to come back and hang out with my patrons if they would like to join me for, I don't know, whatever feels right. We'll get to chat a little bit and just see each other. So if you'd like to join us, you can just become a patron at any level. You can join for $5. You can join for just a month just to come hang out. I mean, totally up to you. Patreon is a wonderful platform that allows you to support creators that you care about in a sustaining way. And I'm so grateful to my patrons, and I love sharing with them. I just shared a song that shall remain nameless, but you can only hear it if you become a patron. It's a really beautiful recording that I did earlier last year, and it's the only place you can hear it right now. So it's not going to be on the new record. It's just a one-off song. So, all right, line by line. This is another one of the ones that there's 3 songs on there that I just wrote solo, and was it 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is one of them. Traveling Souls 1, Line by Line is 1, and I was sitting at my mom's house in Boston on a cold night, and I was just feeling kind of low down, and pulled out my guitar and was kind of a stream of consciousness, and I'm happy that I had the courage to write at that moment.
I wouldn't call it early, but it's not too late. I played my hand, I gotta leave the rest to fate. I could lie here crying, try to understand. My chips are gone, I can't make no more demands. Well, it's hard to face it, I let it get so bad. I stuck a knife into the life I had, and nobody made me do it. And I blame myself, I wouldn't give that power, oh, to no one else. And I'm guilty, I got nothing more to say. I'm not a bad girl, I'm just used to getting my way. I got a dreaming soul from another time, a willing heart and an open mind. If you should care to find, you can read me line by line. My daddy left me, got a broken heart. It's a good excuse, or it's a place to start. I loved him dearly, and I watched him die. But I caught his spirit, I keep it safe inside. And I'm guilty, I got nothing more to say. I'm not a bad girl, I'm just used to getting my way. I got a dreaming soul from another time, a willing heart and an open mind. If you should care to find, you can read me line by line. I know you tried, but it wasn't enough. I had a hungry soul, boy, I ate you up. Deal another while the flames are high. There's no use waiting, baby, watch me fly. And I'm guilty, I got nothing more to say. I'm not a bad girl, I'm just used to getting my way. I got a dreaming soul from another time, a willing heart and an open mind. If you should care to find, you can read me line by line.
Wow. Hold on. Gotta write them down here. You guys gotta see the track list. Line by line. Traveling Soul.
Traveling Soul, yeah.
Now I feel like I have to share with you the titles that we didn't do, just so you can see all the song titles. This is not in order, obviously. This is in a totally random order. But let's see. We got With You by My Side. We got, I did a beautiful cover. There's one cover on the record. It's a song by Dana Kurtz, if you know her. It's just a gorgeous song. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, what am I missing?
11
Oh,
altogether.
Love Has No Rules.
Yeah.
Has no. Here's all 11 songs. Ta-da!
Screenshot.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for being here. Oh my God, what a great night. Yeah, you know, Brandon, would you send me that thing we talked about so that I can just go down the list here? Oh, here we go. All right. I just want to say I am so grateful to you guys, and I just want to thank James Malin, Perry Stein, Judy Hooverhan, Robin Scheintaub, John Miller, Tucker Botcher, Jeff Sherman, Elizabeth Amthor, Emily Zilber, Patty Hartzell, Michael Edwards, Dan Brennan, John Jacob, Daniel Fritz, Frank Terranella, Jason Letmer, Sharon Dimmock, Bonnie Lundy, Novel Theory, Joseph Holtzman, Vermont Festivals, Jerry Howe, Terry Binder, Ann Morse, Robert Russell, John Rickenback, Vincent Sansoni, Janice Flanagan, Mark Price, Charles Getchell, Beverly Noble, Bob Zwick, Raymond Pfister, Michael Kornfeld, Susan Cohn, Peter Coyle, Peter Hester, Bill Coyle, Peter Hester, Dan Tappan, Beth Kaiserling,
Wow.
Christine Sharing. I wanted to read all your names because I
Wow.
am so grateful to you for sending in generous donations to me tonight. You are making it possible for me to continue to pursue my music and art and make this my life, which is my only wish. So thank you for being on this journey with me. I love you dearly. Happy birthday to me. Thank you for celebrating with me. My birthday is tomorrow. So
You could take me out to dinner with all that?
I can't tell you. No.
Just kidding.
Take myself out to dinner.
Thanks a lot.
Love you guys. Thank you
Bye,
all so
everybody.
much. I'll
Happy
see you in
birthday,
the
Alice.
after party. If you just joined as a patron, go to Patreon, sign into your account. There's a post from a couple hours ago today that has all the Zoom info. If you are already a patron, just go check that post. The link to join the Zoom is in there. I'm going to take 10 minutes to get some tea and some water and use the bathroom, and then I'll be back. Love you guys.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Alice.
Thanks for coming. Mwah.
Every night I have the strangest dream. All these ghosts are talking to me, laid down in my bed, and I can hardly sleep. These homeland blues got a hold of me. Well, I went over to my cousin's house to see if we couldn't figure it out. He says,